Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Flying Germans is about to be ready to enter as a second rerun for today's live summit event in the Crew 2. Just like original and first rerun, this will go down to have the best encore to go with 3 escape on the skill, plus 6 events will be featured to have one of them on the powerboat, and Porsche Cayman GT Boardwalks Edition has now been set into loan on Harlem East. This will have to bring out to have a good majority to have some German vehicle for the segment, and of course to have some best effort to go practicing up to go on the land base and water base altogether. That's how every part of the team summon will always have to go for the number 2 after the original and first rerun by having a major step of majority. But this will have to get down to do some preparation to go set, and I'll have to get myself for the second time in the segment. We'll go racing up and focusing to be the main point to go up in about over 1,000,000 points to go adding up by 200,000. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's get ready to go and start for today's live summit event. So, all clear from Rabbit's Party of Legend has now been well achieved to go by the Platinum as usual to be in the rank 1,240 place in 1,283,752 points to get the Lightspeed Underglow, Score Breaker for the Monster Truck Discipline, and as usual, Chilling Rabbit's Tire on the Epic Vanity to be listed on the Silver, Gold, and Platinum, and of course to have 150,000 followers to be in the main bronze zone to be in the main way to go for the usual part. But one vanity received, and another one has now been received to go by an extra earning will be ready up and have some 4 upcoming live summit event to be available before at the end of the month and coming soon on Sunshine States. But I still might have to do some plan of schedule by skipping 1 month later until I'll have to make myself to go return in early December. So let's get out there and have the first 3 skills on escape. We'll be heading up to Lake Mean, locate in Las Vegas, Nevada, and go by over to be in the outskirts of the area. Got to get myself prepared and choose the right kind of a powerboat to be selected and be at the ready. I'll have to go fast favor to be switched to different powerboat and go with the Blade Runner 35 is now being checked and give it a good start. Got to go right away and bring out the acceleration horsepower to go line up on the main path. Got to keep it up by over 200 miles per hour when bring out enough rudder to go faster on the pace. But ventilated is more important, that's why you should probably have to do some tuning work to go by fixes that might need to go extra by additional. So here it comes, bring out the jump and keep it center on airborne gravity. Touchdown and going clear on the path by having a nice calm river. Alright, the red zone is kicking up. I should rather have to do some more jump and give it more nitro to be having a short time on refill. But this could get challenging. And there you have it. One escape skill is now being piece of cake and go by received by a total yard by having to receive a point to go over by over 108,902 points. So that's 52.23 yards on first attempt. Good start. And moving on to have the part 2 and escape will be going on land-based vehicle. Let's take it to the streets and go over to be on Storm Drain to be located in Los Angeles. I can't say ever said and done and just have to go other by using Dragster, Hypercar, or Alpha Grand Prix Discipline vehicle whenever you like to change up to go faster to be in the main pace and have this area to go over. Now, if I ever think to come up with the right choice of the strategy, this might need to go for a perspective of a racing idea to go focusing up and go currently to go on the storm drain of LA River. But this will have to get down to do a blinking idea to have a light bulb to plan and go with German vehicle for the segment. Got to go selection and grab on hypercar discipline just to do some temporarily to give it much more decision by choice. I'll have to take the first run and go for the 911 GT1 Stratton version type 993 1996 is now being driving up to go with a Porsche vehicle for this moment. So let's give it for the homologation GT1 road car a try and go enter at the storm drain to be part of the LA River to be faster up and keep it a good stationary to do a shortcut by coming on to the highway. Easier said than done, and just have to go faster on the main pace to go up in about a 6-gear transmission. Got to keep it nice and slow and take the jump. Touchdown and going clear to be right on the main direction. Okay, so check. Now, this right side direction on the highway route is about to go currently to take one jump. After this one is currently to go on the main path. So less traffic and more speed to go up in the high gear. Okay, pretty good enough. Just have to be on the right side to be procedure to go crossing on the T intersection. Total yards is now almost to be at 6,000. Very much more flying German road car to see how faster can it go on to be in the right path and right direction to take the highway by using the shortcut. But very good skill for only one part of the 3 escape skill is about to be tested to see how faster can it manage to go on. And there you go. Just have to be wait until the 10,000 yard is now being marked. Got to keep the line check and do it like having a one ordinary road going racer to have a main part on the highway position to go faster on the top speed. But very yet and very simple to go faster and longer if you're about to choose the right kind of a hypercar or AGB racing vehicle. Okay, the red zone is coming in. Got to take the right side to go exit. Keep at it and keep it go. I really hope the red zone doesn't want to catch up to me. I'm always well respected to be driving on the highway to go anywhere. Just have to go keeping on driving to stay clean and do that skill to go check and mark. Okay, highway hairpin is going to be a sharp descent to be stopped right here at 17,507 yards. So it's all done on skill 2 on the land base in part 1. Tally up the results and give it 155,688 points by one rare part is now being received to go extra bonus. So it's about to go off-roading, and that means skill number 3 in part 3 of Escape to be at the High Sierra will have to go on off-roading vehicle. But if possible, just have to go and choose the 454 Rally Raid vehicle or motorcycle on the Rally Raid to go by simple to go airborne to be around on the state of California. Onto the Rally Raid on German selection. I'll have to use the BMW R1200 GS Adventure Rally Raid Edition is now being set by the Pro Level on maximum in 140 to carry out by enough speed to go heavy handling by 148 brake horsepower and top speed 149 miles per hour. But muddy and ventilated might have to go down to do some tricky ways and get much more faster refills on nitro. Let's proceed to the gate and drive away to go on the lookout with some incoming trees to go anywhere by the right direction. Okay, it's all clear. Just have to keep it nice and tight. Everything is going flying. Rally Raid bike to go amp up and keep it simple on the line. Yeah, that's more like it. Bring out enough jump and keep it center on airborne. Got to climb up and go shake up the edge. Come on, let's just have to bring out enough power and keep it centered on the formation. It's going to be at 2,600 yards to be carried out by over to go increase. I totally got this. Just have to go clear the gap, shape in, and precisionize. It's going to be at 4,000 yards. Time to go enter onto the fields and exit from the wilderness. Alright, that could be by 5,032 yards and good arrival to be seen at the train. So let's see the final result on the third skill, and finally got it to have 131,302 points. The faster it gets, the downhill will go faster on the nitro to be daring with extreme. Okay, so this was to bring out to have some flight events we'll be using on German vehicle, and that will bring out to have the exception to go by event number 1 to be at the Uber Dam. Powerboat restriction is now being set by available to be well chosen up to have your favorite kind of a water-based vehicle will go faster and bring out enough jump to go centered by the airborne. Without any kinds of German powerboat vehicle, other kinds of specific country has now been well double checked and get myself prepared to go by having a water-based after on the escape. I'll have to use the Blade Runner 35 2017 Ice Marine to be set and go enter by having a grid start to be starting in a 3-second countdown. Will go faster to be set sail and go faster on the main torque acceleration to go procedure in about 3 seconds. Then here I go. Let's shake it up and go massive head start overtake to be aimed towards the first checkpoint. 1.2 seconds is perfectly matched. Gotta stay on the water and go proceed on checkpoint number 2. Watch out for the red buoys. You might need to save your speed and get there before taking one jump closer onto the Uber Dam. Another checkpoint clear. 6.7 seconds update on the gap. Got to be ready. This will do the second time and bring out enough nitro. Yeah, going faster intense. Alright, good start and going by the next checkpoint to go calm on the river. Just the way it goes, and set sail to go faster up to bring out enough horsepower to go kick it up in the high gear by having a drive mode on water. As soon as I have to be finishing up to get quicker, the only advantage is you might need to do the right side to go dodge through the red buoys, and then the finish line is about to be done and cleared by over a minute, adding up by 21.677 seconds. There's the 45,000 bucks earned by receive, and tally up the result to go by first attempt by 119,105 points. 3 common parts received, and that's good rolling in on the powerboat event number 1 to be checked, and the 5 events will do the rest on German vehicles only. So let's go to New York, and heading up to Harlem East will be selected to be in the first vehicle by using the Porsche Cayman GT4 Watts Edition has now been set as usual to go by the first vehicle on loan. Default per level and no max per level at this time, so this will have to get down to do the same thing to do the old fashioned of a stock racing to go by having 1 edition as a summit reward. And others who don't get the Cayman GT4 Watts Edition for free, and others have already got this one, will be serving up to go by cooking up with a payday earning until at the end of this week. But you know the per level, it's going to be at the 164 to bring out and give it a much more yellow Cayman GT4 road car to go style, and much more Wasp will be faster up to go kick it up in the high gear as I'm about to begin on to the second event. We'll have to embrace it and give it much more faster to bring out enough nitro to give more speed. Just the way it goes, and give it a much more fine yellow Porsche vehicle will have to be in the most fine exclusive vehicle for the temporarily. So here it goes. Just took the lead and checkpoint to go proceed clear. So time of day is going to be on the noon and condition on the surface is about to get wet. Okay, watch out for the shortcut. So I had to take one jump and go crossing to the elevator rail. Alright, that's good. Fortune favors the pace and favors the German rail car. Now, the shortcut is I ever gonna have to aim towards to have the right turn direction to go improvement and aim towards by 100,000 points. As achieved to be done and simple to go face up to be in the first position to go clean standard on the street racing. .6 seconds update on the gap. Just have to go closer in at the end of the first lap. Checkpoint going clear, mark, and gonna be to stop at the 50% progression. Then here comes the second and final lap. The path is all clear. This will have to get down to do some more speed, acceleration, and grip on the get-go. Alright, just have to keep a good watchful eye on the total gap. Still remain on 4.5 seconds. Almost to be at 5 seconds at least. It's gonna be over 2 minutes past. Go for the front and center, and alternative by doing a one-way jump to get closer. Alright. Solidifying touchdown rather than take the main part of the elevator rail to go on the ramp. Okay, this time, this will have to do a quickest way to go shortcut by crossing through onto the grassland. .6 seconds is on the green gap. Just have to go by 10 seconds. The watts addition on the Porsche Cayman GT port is now doing good and faster to go quick as nails. It's gonna have to go decrease by 8.5. This will carry over by over 3 minutes with a total time to go by an extra seconds by 4.675. Let's see the results, and that will bring us out to go for a follow-up catch-up, and that will be it to be at 8,316 points. Okay, not a problem, so I'll have to go moving on to proceed to race number 3. But good thing, race number 2, we'll have to put yourself to go back to the roots and make your best effort to go achieve to be in the platinum at top 11,000. But speaking of which, by having 2 vehicle restriction is now going on the lineup to have Rally Raid to go for 2 parts to be listed by the original and combo event. But I'll have to do it by the penultimate and the final stage later on as I had to get down to do the third race on part 2 Latrell's car. So, I'm just have to get myself prepared to go for the Porsche 918 Spyder again, and this will get down to do some main opportunity to go choosing up to have 5 Porsche hypercars for listed for the lineup to have some standard version for 3 of them and unique modification to go by simple of choices for only a temporarily. But 1 vehicle restriction should do enough and change up to have the penalty when using the 918 Spyder 2015. Then let's get it on for having a 1 all-wheel drive hybrid V8 engine versus Koenigsegg Regera is about to begin by having a one-on-one showdown to go encore in about 3 seconds, and I'll have to do it well to win the race to bring out to go full throttle. So I totally got this and be prepared to go for the win. The third race for having a main event is going to have to go flying up faster to see the 918 Spyder will go for the main challenge objective to be achieved in the first position by having a 8 no holds barrel. Got to go onto the on-ramp. Just keep it nice and clean and save enough nitro until you're about to go over there like this one. Keep it centered and ventilated to go airborne extreme. Aim for the touchdown and solid landing. Okay, it's going all clear. Just have to keep it straight. Alright, kick up the nitro. Just have to keep it patient a little bit longer. Okay, bring out good nitro to be on the left turn to be coming in. Keep it nice and tight and stay in center. Okay, it's all clear. Now, acceleration on straightaway, up I go by having a one ticket to get there to the next checkpoint by going underneath the tunnel by the building structure. Time to kick it up on the fourth gear to be going down and left turn by the corner. Almost there to be reached up by the first lap by under 2 minutes. Okay, halfway there is on the second lap. Okay, center up and a back on the smoke. After wing spoiler is now going activated to keep a good center on the wind direction and aerodynamics. Keep it center up and tight and go for another airborne. I can't believe I am flying in on the hypercar German 918 Spider. Okay, coming in, 75% in the progression is done. Still had to go faster way to go. Okay, mark on the checkpoint. Just have to go enter to be crossing through by having one shortcut for another. 23.1 seconds. Still got this and keep rolling in on the hybrid V8 all-wheel drive. Okay, almost there. The third part of the race is about to be over just soon. Finish line comes in and bring it to the final punch. So total time is 3 minutes, 43.751 seconds has now been done, checked, and cleared to go by the tally up result to go almost by 100,000 points. I'll have to put that up onto the follow-up catch-up on the number 2 list, and just had to go moving up forward to be having a second vehicle restriction only for the Mercedes-AMG GT3 2016 will be coming up to be on serial jumpers. As ever said before, one part of the Flying German Live Summit event to go racing up and competition to bring out with a series of ramp to go faster up and make it much more going airborne extreme. But that will have to do some better ways to get some much more speed of ventilated to have some fixes that you might need to go with a proper tuning. So despite of the 2015 model of the Mercedes-AMG GT3 is now being ready up and given much more standard version to become as a GTWS variation as well. Still has 699 brake horsepower and top speed, 248 miles per hour at the per level of 320 to go by a modest on intermediate. So I had to go again, and encore will have to be face up to go touring car competition to face for the series of jump and sprint race to go for the open road area. Let's go for the 3-second countdown and let's get it on to go for the 4th round on the stage. Here it comes, and flying Mercedes-AMG GT3 on the head start. It feels like hop like a bunny. Okay, low ramp check, and going quick ventilator refill nitro to go proceed on same route by every checkpoint. Progression to be at 15%. Time to go land on the ground a little bit, then one jump should do enough. Alright, now arriving at the Bayou. Just have to keep it nice front and center and go faster up to be on the main pace to go on the highway route. The horizon on the time condition throughout each areas in America during Flying Germans as a second rerun will go round up on the encore to do it exactly like the original. But still very yet to be done, and I still really enjoyed by having a first rerun back then from the previous. And here goes the touchdown by the checkpoint clear. 46% in the progression. Got to be patient and mindful to be having a full capacity to bring out enough speed to go by 100% nitro ready. I fly like a hawk. Yeah, very more like it. Alright, competition as it goes, and keep the center on the last jump to be on the left side of the area to be on the main highway route. More jump comes in. Down to 20% to go. Second part of vehicle restriction check. 2 events by a forced vehicle and powerboat discipline to be set by having a temporarily. So in the meantime, just only have to take 2 more events to go on off-roading with using rally raid cars to be simple and well selected, as I had to go for the right kind of a rally raid vehicle. Despite the efforts when choosing the right kind of a German vehicle when entered on Flying Germans in the Live Summit event, but still had to do some more practice and get much more shape up to be focusing to get up by 100,000 points. So there you go, first position, and achieved by the podium to be at 119,538 points by 2 minutes, 45.148 seconds with 7 legendary loot parts on touring car class. Good on the right track, and good on the main start to go up on the platinum to be at rank 8,383rd place. Okay, that brings out to have 2 rally raid events to go for the time attack and combo event for the rallycross discipline to be set and get ready to go for the penultimate stage. But time attack first, then racing to go second to be on the off-roading to be choosing up that I never used before, as I have to go for the 2007 Rally Raid Edition on the BMW C4 S-Drive 35IS. Per level is now fully maximum to bring out to have enough horsepower by 751 and top speed 149 miles per hour to be on a handling level to be on semi-expert. I'll have to get out there, and this time main focus objective time by under 4 minutes is about to begin to go focus and faster to be driving up by having one single sport rally raid vehicle to be on a 3-second countdown and make it much more similar to be driving as a FR layout. This kind of a rally raid vehicle, which is now becoming as an all-wheel drive to be designed to be driving on the off-road areas. Very faster, very lighter, and make it much more extreme to do some jumps and do some 4x4 to do the main terrain. So here comes the first area checkpoint. Got the power slide to the right and aim towards onto the ramp by having 2 sign is now coming in. Here comes one jump. Got to keep it nice and tight and regain control to go down below. Alright, very good braking, and go bring out enough nitro to climb up. Alright, that's area checkpoint 2 clear. Time to go down and have the main alternative route to go behind the resident's backyard. This should do just only have one jump and get there to be in the right direction to go crossing in and have that main objective to go faster up in the high gear. Much like 4x4 pickup trucks, but sports car always has to do some characteristic to go driving up from the F-bar to an all-wheel drive as a rally rate vehicle to go wide open. But it might have a similar type to go for having a one single drivetrain layout for the first time ever to see how a sports car can handle very well to be driving on the wilderness to do some off-roading racing. But it might have to do some lightweight on the handling to go with some tight turns and better advantage will do the main jump. But very good on the touchdown, so I had to go faster up and get cleared to be in the dirt trail to have some more shortcuts before arriving at the desert. So I had to watch myself. Just had to take some less trees, and a few other rocks are about to get closer to be exit from the wilderness. So it's all clear. Now time to enter the desert and have a good look inside to this interior view. Very much more similar to the GT3 counterpart whenever it takes to go extreme off-roading to be heading up by the dirt, desert, and of course to have the dirt trail to go ride on exploration. But look at it go. It's going faster and do some more jumps to keep it centered on airborne. So there you go. Just have to stop right here at the finish line and give that outcome total time by 2 minutes, 42.548 seconds. That's a good kind of a sports rally rate vehicle, and make it a good mark by 118,588 points has now been done by event number 5 in the penultimate stage. So only one more event to go, and this will have to get ready to have 1 rally rate vehicle versus 7 rallycross vehicle to be heading up to American Petrol Race for the grand finale. As ever said and done, Flying Germans will always have to go by having a second encore along with the first rerun as well. Give or take, and just have to choose the right kind of a German rally rate vehicle to be on the temporary stage to be part as a combo event. So I'll have to decide and go with a 1985 Porsche 959 Raid is about to be changed up to go with some updated fixes to go with a pure and extra pump to go at the max per level by 140 to carry out with 479 brake horsepower and top speed, 149 miles per hour to be on a semi-expert due to the handling is now being checked and go participate. But after all, it still might have a comparison to have one single kind of a rally car before converted into a fully spec rally rate vehicle. Time of day is about to go on the snow condition. Let's do it and let the final race begin. So I had to go focusing up and go line up overtake to catch up on Wade and Tuck to be in the first and second position. But heads up, this will have to go by having one Porsche 959 as a rally car to be in the main class by temporarily. But it also has a heritage type to be well based up to have a concept of the rally car vehicle before it's been switched up to be well placed up to be driving in a rally race event. But extra height and give some proper modification which is very much more designed in off-road areas. Okay, gonna have to save enough nitro and give it a below 50%. So here it comes. Take one jump and give the 959 Raid to go flying up in the air. Alright, very good, impressive on the yards. So final lap is about to get closer to be checked and go mark on to be at the 50%. But I can't wait until the snow is coming back in free mode. But it's been a while that I just really enjoyed for having a best time on activities to be in the clear weather forecast. But rain is good, and we just really want to see snow again in the Crew 2 on free drive. But not yet until winter is coming, until December. Okay, it's doing well by progression at 74%. Got to go climbing up and keep it steady up to be in a 4x4 all-wheel drive terrain. Bring out the electric, yellow smoke is on the Team Vanity, and just have to take one more turn to go on top of the hill by having a single ramp. So here it comes, 10% to go, and finish line is just right over here. Alright, very cool, and solidifying on the cold temperature by 2 minutes, 15.033 seconds. Now that's a good outcome result by having one event by 122,570 points. That is a good outcome of the second rerun in Flying Germans to go by 98%. But almost good enough by having two events. Might need to have a time to go follow-up catch-up by using two Porsche on the 918 Spider, and Cayman GT4 Wasp Edition has now been stopped by 1,155,286 points by rank 2,443rd place in about 4 days left. So, very good and well done to have series of 6 events and 3 escape skills by having 2 land-based and water-based altogether. Just like original and first rerun back then, and this time for the second rerun as well, will be going myself again as an encore. So what do you think? Give your thoughts, comments, and think about all the events that I just really did so far out there to take. But after all, just have to do some German Bugle opportunity to have some off-roading, to have 2 of them on Rally Raid, followed by with a powerboat to be set temporarily by no restriction only, 2 Bugle restriction on the Mercedes AMG GT3 on serial jumpers, the Trails Car Part 2 in the Porsche 918 Spider, and the 4th Bugle as well for the Porsche Cayman GT4 Wasp Edition at Harlem East. So, this was to take some 4 upcoming events that you guys really might need to get yourself prepared by having Demons Unleashed as a rerun until October 30th through the 6th of November, followed by Dallas Run on the 6th through the 13th of November, and they are coming on November 13th through the 20th to get the Ford F-150 SBT Raptor from Outer Space Service Vehicle, which of course is now available to become as a Platinum Vehicle for free. But after all, this was to give a good preview to have some 6 events and 3 skills to get yourself prepared for having a Halloween themed summon. But don't forget you guys, you might need to have 2 versions of the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat and Demon along with 2 Alpha Grand Prix events, 1 motocross, and monster truck in the street race event by having a combo along with Escape, Salam, and Low Altitude. Will bring out a treat of celebration before at the end of the month and exactly for the 31st of October for Halloween. So this will be it for now, and I'll have to wrap this up before at the end of the video. So thank you for enjoying watching the live summit event in the Crew 2. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on Deependent Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. Will join to get access for price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel. It's the best way to help out with a super thanks as an extra will support and grow. I'll be see you guys next time on the live summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.